is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devils Sunday. This is Devils After Dark, coming to you live from the Primetime Radio studios inside the bunker, undisclosed location in beautiful New Jersey, and cross-continent to the Michael J. Fox studios in Beverly Hills, California. It is Scotty of SiriusXM Liquid Metal, streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, X Live, Twitch, and now on Instagram Live on the Let's Go Devils Network as the Devils get shot down by the Jets today, losing 4-3. Eject they did. Yeah. Goose.
Not. What'd you say?
Goose.
Goose.
Eject.
No, Goose. No. Oh, boy. Well, can't even catch my pen. What's up, Sam Woo? How's everyone doing? YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, X. It's Devils After Dark on a Sunday. Shouldn't we be watching football right now?
We should be. We're watching this dumpster fire.
I know.
Every day.
Which has become, hey, look at our little team go, Sam Woo. We're a national talking point right now. And of course it is about what the disaster this team is, but hey, we're in the headlines, kid.
You know what they say?
Any press is good press.
Yep, exactly. That's what they say. I think Amy Fisher one time said that, and Joey Buttafuoco, you know.
Oh, Lord. Wow.
Any press is good press.
Well, Sam Woo, I know you have some, some things we can talk about in the general whole grand scheme of things that is going on in the world of the New Jersey. We are in the New Jersey Devils shared cinematic universe right now, or something like that. Either that, or this whole team history is going to turn into like an ESPN 30 for 30, like who done it. Well, you thought it was this player's fault, but then the general manager showed his true cards. Wait. Oh, it's this player's. Oh, it's this. It's going to be one of those episodes of Dateline when somebody twists and turns.
Oh, I know. And the blaming Dougie thing, it is kind of, I don't know. Well, he got leaked out there. He blocked that trade with San Jose. We tried.
Yeah. And then what? You're going to use the stipulation that I gave you in the contract? What? I can't believe it. Either way. Yeah, we can talk more about that. Because rightfully so, though, too, Dougie, $9 million or not, his play has not been up to it, no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
So,
not disputing that.
Yeah.
But there's more problems than just Dougie Hamilton and his contract and his play.
100%. 100%. Yeah. But for him to say, oh, it's just because I'm, a scapegoat because I make this amount of money, well, hang on, Dougie. Let's look at some of these stats over here as well, bud.
Yeah. I mean, but he shouldn't be the sole scapegoat. I mean,
no. Remember that was Paul Cotter. Come on. He's trying to steal Paul Cotter's role. He's the scapegoat.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
It's all Paul Cotter's fault.
Especially when he smashed into Hellebuck barely.
Yes. Before we go off the rails and start talking about all the goofiness and having fun, and yes, there's going to be a lot of sarcasm here. So I hope, as per usual, I will see the funny and the sarcasm in the chirps in the YouTube chat over here. You always do a good job with the old funnies. So keep them coming. Like seeing them. Best jokes get read during the show here. But we're on the old road trip before tomorrow's reunion with Quinn Hughes in Minnesota. Oh, you cannot write the script any better. Devils make a stop off in Winnipeg. You know, one of the probably, you could say, most disappointing teams of the season for obvious reasons. Last year, they a President's Trophy. Now may not make the playoffs. I think it was out here in LA on the West Coast. I had the game on the NHL network. It was an NHL showcase game. So I don't know if you got the MSG feed or whatnot. But the NHL network, which was EJ Radick and Kevin Weeks. So love old Weeksy. He's great. But they had a little stat up that said the only teams ever to win the President's Trophy and then not make the playoffs the next year. And there's only one team on there twice. The New York Rangers. I didn't know that. That's a nice little, tidbit fact over there. Twice it happened. What was it? What did it say? 90, 91, 92? I can't remember what the years were now. Damn it. I should have wrote that down. Well, I'll just, Google also works. But either way, thank you, Kevin Weeks and the NHL network for that little, which I know there are a lot of Devils fans that works over there. So it's shocking how that little tidbit about the Rangers being the only team to twice miss the playoffs the next year after winning the President's Trophy just kind of snuck its way into the broadcast over there. But anyway, so the Jets are having a way down year. Obviously, not what they were expecting to be. And the Devils, hey, this is a great opportunity. Yet another one for this team. Sees advantage of this. A team that's been struggling all year long. Hasn't won 2 games in a row since like the beginning of November. Little spoiler alert on that one. Simplify your game. Get it going. Come on. And it doesn't start off quite the way we want to, with Foley getting wide open there in the slot and able to slam one home. Oh, man, I got to open up. I didn't even open up the app yet. Oh, geez. What was that? Like $1.50 into the game? When was that? Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was at the end of the period with $18.50 to go. And then the Devils respond with Nico Hischier getting his 13th of the year. Sorry, I had that written down backwards. End of the period, not beginning of the period. Foley does get open in the slot. But Nico Hischier, what is something we've talked about with this team needing to get? Those gritty goals in front of the net. Someone's got to go. Do that dirty work. Get it done. We have noticed that Nico Hischier has been someone who, even during this team lull, has been going into those gritty zones and been getting a number of opportunities. But for some reason or another, he's been only able to bury, a smaller percentage than you would think from those chances. He has been what they call snake bitten for quite the year. But in this case, he ties it up, taking the pass from Luke Hughes, who gets some points on the board for him. Like seeing that. Nico gets his lucky 13th of the year at 19:27. So the Jets get on the board there at 18:50. And then the Devils respond late in the period. Like seeing that, because you see that goal from the Jets and you're immediately thinking, well, typical Devils. Giving up a goal late in the period. Forsaking all momentum. But no, they strike back. And it's the captain leading the way like he does. So good for Nico. glad he's finally getting rewarded more recently, with some of these bounces and stuff going his way. 2 weeks ago, that puck was hitting the post and then hitting Hellebuck and then somehow bouncing like just wide. Nico's game hasn't changed. It's just puck is finally starting to go in for him a little bit more. So good for him. He deserves to be rewarded. 1-1 ties it up for the team heading into the second period. And here is where the early goals started. In the second, we had mass chaos and action going at the beginning of the second period here. It was goal after goal after goal after goal. Hang on. Waved off. A goal after goal. Cody Glass starts it out at 1:05 into the second period. All right. He gets a great pass across from Luke Hughes again, who had himself a good offensive game. We'll talk about that play at the end. But Luke Hughes getting the pass from his brother Jack. And so Jack is on the far side. He passes over to Luke. If you're watching on TV, top of your screen, and now he's going to put a diagonal across. Now, Hellebuck, you got Luke Hughes with an angle here. You got to play the shot. So Luke, heads up play, recognizes that, which is good as a young player. NHL speed, it is quite fast. So Luke recognized that, hey, Hellebuck has to play this, but I got my man Cody Glass out of my peripheral, streaking down here. If I put it right on his tape, he's just going to shovel that bad boy right into the back of the net. And Luke takes advantage of that, puts it right on Cody Glass's stick, and boom, into the back of the net for his 8th of the year. First of the game, puts the Devils up 2-1. 1:05 into the first period, and you're like, all right, this team is... Shit, there goes Jonathan Toews on a break backhand. Oh, damn it. Yes. What is this? A whopping 1 minute and 31 seconds later, Jonathan Toews breakaway. But it's a nice shot, too. Gotta say. Backhand up high over the shoulder of Jake the Snake. 2-2 tied up. But it's only 2 minutes in it, still 17 minutes left in the period. Okay, I got plenty of time. Well, a few minutes later, Jonas Siegenthaler, we think, during a mad scramble in front of the Jets net, the puck comes across, and we believe we see Siegs wind up and cannon that puck into the back of an open net. Whereas Hellebuck, he's trying to get back across. What has happened? Apparently, there was goaltender interference. Now, this one got reviewed, went up on the board, and you were feeling great as a Devils fan right there. Because this essentially happened it was just like a minute or two after the Toews goal. It wasn't long. Because Cody Glass is going to score again here at the 8-minute mark. So it was in between there. And I don't know the rule. Someone's got to explain this to me. Hopefully, when we get Sam Woo on here, Sam Woo, if you happen to be listening, or if he's probably eating some catfish sliders or something like that right now. But look up what the goalie interference rules are was Hellebuck already outside of the crease? I can see how maybe you can say he was impeded to try and get back, but he kind of slid his way out of the crease. It wasn't that he was pushed out there. He kind of, I don't know. I didn't look it over and over again, just from my couple looks. Maybe the contact started before he was out of the crease. I don't know. I understand how it could have gone either way. It didn't go the Devils' way. It got waved off, but I thought that because Hellebuck skated himself out of the crease, as he was tracking the puck as it was moving around, that so what's the if he skates himself out, he doesn't get pushed out, or maybe he did, maybe I didn't see that. Maybe he was still technically in the crease when the contact began. Maybe someone can help us out on that, but maybe we can look at the rule, because to me it seemed like I figured it was going to go. Well, figured it was going to go either way. I don't know. I thought like that it would be okay because of the contact happening out. Maybe they saw that it started before he actually left the crease. I don't know. I thought that one was going to stand on the technicality, but at the same time, when it got called back, I wasn't, because you can see there definitely was contact, but like who initiated it? Like, where did it happen? So those are my questions on it. I don't know. Chirp away in the chats what you feel about the old disallowed goal. All right, so that was Siegenthaler. Would have been 3-2. The period continues on here, and then Cody Glass gets his second of the game at 8:08. So the Devils don't take their foot off the pedal. They keep pushing here. They're playing well through the first half of this game. And this one, our man, Kovechkin. That's right, Jonathan Kovacev, who I still don't understand this whole money situation, how we somehow just came up with $5 million to get both these guys back on, but there's Nason, but long-term versus no. Somehow or another, Dodonov, by the way, and Kovacevic made the return. And they both played pretty well. Kovacevic was definitely noticeable out there on the ice. And here he gets the puck into the zone. He puts it into the corner. Keep it simple. He knows he's got guys going in on the forecheck. You have to be hard on the forecheck. Well, now you got Kovacevic, puts it in the corner. And it's Jack that wins the puck race there. Yes, Jack Hughes can do those things. He is fast. And he's able to feed it across the Glass, who puts it in. I think it went off Hellebuck, right? Yes, his glove. The glove. And kind of trickles in. But simple, easy. That's what worked for them. And that was about 8:08 of the second period. And right around there, the Devils just said, like, slow down. I don't know what it was. But they stopped getting shots on goal in the second half of the period. And then right at the end, the Jets get a fluky goal. Was it Velarde, right? Perfetti brings it in, right? Yeah. So this was like a kind of a funky bounce that you're coming on the sharp angle towards the net, and the puck hits off the kind of the outside of the post, then hits Allen, and then he does this like spin move where he's flashing his glove trying to grab it that way, and he misses it, and then it hits a stick and bounces in. If I'm remembering that correctly, but that was I think that was kind of, it was like off the post, off Allen, spin move to try and get off the stick and in. Yeah, I think that's how it went. Awesome. At 17:57 of the second period. This time, there is no response. Unlike earlier in the game. In the first period. And in the third, the Devils really just, I don't know, they didn't really have it in the third. 6 shots in the third period when you need it. Jake the Snake made a huge save with the stick paddle on a loose puck in the crease. He makes the initial, the puck kind of squeezes through, and he's diving backwards puts the stick paddle down. Actually, I don't even want to it's not the sideways. He was like Superman. Like he was turned around, like jumping Superman, putting the stick down to stop the puck. And he did. Woo! That was a big scrub in front of the net. Good save there by Jake the Snake to keep it a 1-goal game. Or keep it tied up, excuse me. But the Jets do score at 6:17 of the third period, not too long after that. So you were hoping that save would energize the team, but the opposite kind of happened. And Tanner Pearson gets his 6th goal of the year, and man, Luke Hughes did have inside position, and he did have his stick down, but literally Tanner Pearson just overpowered it and shot through Luke's stick and got that puck that was put into the crease area there by Morrissey and got through Allen. It's a tough one. And look, he had his stick down, but Pearson just powered right through it. And it's not like he had to make a big slap. He was literally in the crease, so he was just trying to shovel it. So, didn't really have to do that much. He just had to make sure that Luke's stick moved as well with his at least a little bit. And he was getting that puck. But still, it's just like, 4-3. And overall, it was just kind of a meh third period. When they needed it, the Jets just kind of started doing the trap like we've seen teams do to the Devils. And then they would just dump it out. They played fetch. All right, go get it. Bring it back. Okay, go get it. Bring it back. It's working. Teams are going to keep doing it. And that was it. We got a good opportunity right at the end of the game. We are in our Taylor Swift 6-on-5 era. So we pull the goaltender at the end. And this time it doesn't work out. Gritzuk gets a beautiful opportunity, actually. Nico Hischier behind the net. Out to Timo across the grits. And it goes off the heel of his stick. And it goes wide. Game over. For the first time since early in the month of November, Sam Woo, the Jets have secured themselves the highly coveted and sought-after Devils-esque 2-game winning streak. That's a big deal.
Wow.
Yeah. Shots on goal for the Devils, 8, 13 in the second, but then 6. And I got to look up, the majority of those 13 were early in the period when it was just kind of madness and chaos out there going up down the ice. 27 shot total. Both teams were 0 for on the power play. Devils, was pretty much straight up in the face-off. Devils had the slight advantage, 27 wins to 25. Although I will say they got that opportunity at the end of the game because Nico Hischier won the face-off in the offensive zone to set that up. But either way, hello, Sam Woo. I know you're excited to talk. So is everyone on the old chat boards. Hello, hello. Sam Woo. Man of the hour. Too sweet to be sour. The Tower of Power. Sam, by God, Woo. How you feeling about this game?
Well, just to answer your question during the monologue, Scotty, was it goalie interference? The letter
you want to go right? Okay, let's go for it.
Yeah, I put on my my lawyer hat on.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
The law offices of Woo and Woo, attorneys at law. So
this means Mrs. Woo went and looked it up. Actually, that's what happened.
No. I'm not like Beer Baron where Nikki does everything.
Did she text you a link? Did
Yeah.
she text you a link?
At least I take out the garbage here in this household. Yeah.
Did she text you a link, and then did you text her back and say, what does it say?
That's a beer baron thing to do. Anyway. So, looking at the rule book, Scotty, in all seriousness, based on the rule book, that was goalie interference. Rule 69.4, contact outside the goal crease. If an if an attacking player initiates any contact with the goalkeeper other than incidental while the goalkeeper is outside the crease and the goal is scored, the goal will be disallowed. Now, what constitute that term, incidental contact? Well, a goalkeeper is not fair game just because he's outside the goal crease. The rule specifies that. The appropriate penalty should be assessed in every case where attacking player makes unnecessary contact with the goalkeeper. However, incidental contact will be permitted when the goalkeeper is in the act of playing the puck outside of his goal crease, provided that the attacking player has made a reasonable effort to avoid such unnecessary contact. But that's not what. Here it is. When a goalkeeper has played the puck outside the crease above there was a part in this rule where if the goalkeeper is in the act of making a save and there's incidental contact, I guess that's fair game. But in that sequence, Hellebuck was not in the act of making a save. He was in the act of trying to slide over, and that's where he got the contact. So by the letter of the law, that's actually goal interference. Even though
makes sense.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure the rules though. Like once you get a goalie out of the crease and everything like that, that's why I said I wasn't too surprised that it was overturned.
It's just one of the. I mean, you can make a case that's incidental contact, but at the same time, the NHL's rule of incidental contact is more of if the goaltender was actually making a save at that moment, but he wasn't. The puck had gone to Siegenthaler's stick at that point, so the goaltender was moving over, and that's where that contact was initiated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But about the game, Scotty, I don't even know where to start because, you know, when I'm doing my observation, I'm like, that third line, Connor Brown, Cody Glass, Gritsik. They connected very well in the first period.
They did.
They connected very well. They had it going on, and they were kind of the energy line as well. And then you can kind of feel like Nico Hischier and Jack Hughes, they played, I guess, better in this game. But then the Devils do things that disappoint me, like not get a shot on goal in the third period. How long did it take for them to get a shot on goal?
Quite some time, yeah.
Yeah. What, 13 minutes into the third period?
Something like that, yeah.
So, you know, again, it just mind-boggling, this team. Sometimes they play well. It's the inconsistency. Frustrated. Another loss. They play Minnesota tomorrow. To me, that's an automatic loss, the way that they've been playing, but you never know.
Oh, you mean you mean Quinn's team. Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. The Minnesota Wild's Hughes Bowl. That's their version of the Hughes Bowl. You know, you might as well leave Luke and Jack there. Leave him with Billy. I heard Billy has a place for them to stay. Just those two only.
Just those two only.
Not that you know. Yeah, but like Jesper Bratt, Timo Meyer, just kind of non-existent. Just non-existent. No, the execution isn't there. Just they're not getting production out of their big money players, and that's the problem. I mean, Nico did score. Jack actually, you know, I thought Jack had a good game.
He was definitely a
more
lot
engaged.
more noticeable out there on the ice.
Yeah. So, again, it's it's gotten so frustrating. We know where the real problem is. Right now they're labeling Dougie the scapegoat right now. But we know who's the real problem. Well, it's all the people up top right now.
Yes.
And till something's done, it's like, oh, wow, you figured a way how to activate Kovacevic. You were waiting for somebody to get injured to do that, with this salary cap situation. So, I don't know. I'm Mr. Negative right now. I see no light at the end of the tunnel. I think this team is just going to falter and go down and go down and go down. And they play better tonight, but Scotty, you're playing a last place team.
A team that hasn't won 2 in a row since early November. We're at January 11th, so almost 2 months since they won 2 in a row. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I just almost feel bad for all the players. And not almost. I do feel bad for the players because this is such just a BS situation, and they got to be professional, and they got to go out there and play through it and everything. I don't know, man. It's just the drama that's going on behind the scenes at this team is like there's no need for it.
Maybe Dougie's the lucky one here. He gets to sit, collect his checks, wait to get traded, so he can be out of this mess.
I mean, I'm sure he was watching, and seeing Smith and Celebrini and being like, maybe I should have took that San Jose deal in the summer. Damn. But yeah, this is not looking good. Yeah. And yeah, listen, Dougie's play hasn't been up to par. That's and there's other guys on this team that we've talked about as well. So, but I don't think he's what's wrong with the situation. I think maybe the way all these contracts are designed is going to back yourself into a corner no matter what. Having them all together. They say it's like chess. You got to think a couple pieces ahead there. And unless there is a monster blockbuster in the works with the Hughes boys. They're the only other two without protection. So it's either that or Dawson Mercer.
Well, Adam Morgan thinks that ever since Jesper Bratt dressed up like Santa Claus at Marky's house, the Devils have been going downhill. I think they've been going downhill maybe a month prior to that. So,
I think whatever happened, I don't know. I just think there's a lot of problems and issues probably with inside this clubhouse that I don't know. At this point, it seems like it's just so broken that you got to make some changes to just change the atmosphere, change the environment. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know who's mad at who and whatever, but this stuff should have been taken care of before it reached this level. And that starts at the top.
Everything starts at the top, So I don't know, Scotty. I'm just mystified about this team. But then again, I'm not. I've drawn to the conclusion. I'm going to make a promise to myself not to believe everything I see, with this team. When they're going on an 8-game heater, I'm not going to get excited anymore.
Yeah. because they haven't proven that they have that consistency and follow through. I mean, we want them. That's the thing as well, is like maybe that's what they all need as well, is just that shakeup, because so many of them did just all come up together. Maybe they do need to be. I don't know. But I wouldn't have let it get to this point.
Yeah. It's Fitzy and the ownership group. And they're going to hear about it from the fans on Wednesday. No doubt. No doubt. If they lose tomorrow, especially, and they lose badly. That Tuesday meeting that Fitzy, that weekly meeting he has with the big boss, you know, the state of the team, what's going on.
Listen, we're the rational ones.
Yeah.
You're going to hear it from the ones that were already booing Luke Hughes. Those are the ones that are going to be there, like,
yeah,
voicing their opinion. It's not going to be pretty.
Or throwing their
hope
PK.
It isn't, but
throwing their PK Subban jerseys out on the ice like they did, like that one guy in Long Island. It's a battle cry. It's a total battle cry.
I thought, well, I know. Hey, that's frustration. I get it. It's frustration. It's funny, too, because it was a PK.
Yeah.
And it was the ESPN broadcast, and he was doing it. Like, I'll give you some props for that one. That was a good one. I like that. You know, like, it worked with our theme of the night, PK being there. Okay. The Devils just going on to one of their worst defeats in the history of the franchise. You know, like, whatever. Hey. A jersey got thrown on the ice. Could have been a lot worse. They were throwing a lot more up in Ottawa the other day. Okay, so hey, it could have been worse. But yeah, I mean, I don't know anymore.
Don't you feel beaten down, Scotty? I feel beaten down.
I do. I feel a little just like, you know.
Well, the other night, let me tell you.
I can't even say fool me once, you know, fool me twice. I can't even do that thing because it's been like you fooled me 48 times, okay? Like,
it's Stockholm
49th,
syndrome.
I'm putting my foot down. I'm not getting to 50, all right? You're not fooling me 50 times.
Stockholm syndrome, I'm telling you. You know, it's funny. It's funny. I don't know if you knew about this, but when Beer Baron was filling in for you the other night.
Uh-huh.
Did you read the
and
group
thank
text?
You to him.
Yeah.
What's that?
Did you read the group text? It was 2-0 and he turned off the TV. I'm like, Beer Baron, you got to go on air. You have to watch this. You have to know what's going on. You can't be like a fan. You have to suffer with me.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm done.
I'm done. I can't take it anymore. Nikki, watch the game for me and let me know what
Watch the
happened.
game for me, take notes, and then tell me what they say.
And type it up for me. Type it up for me.
But then read it to me. Oh. Let's see.
A lot of comments.
Mark says it's not funny anymore. Okay. Nico and Glass were the best Devils tonight, says Serve. Beachmaster, the Spinorama. That's right. That's what Jake the Snake pulled off tonight. Well, no, he didn't. He did, but he didn't get the puck, and then the puck went in the net, and then, Jets won the game, but that was a fluky bounce. Oh no, that was the tying goal. That wasn't the game winner, right? Which one was the damn fluky one? Yeah, that was the one at the end of the second.
Yep.
And then Tanner Pearson had the power move there in the front of the net at the end. Yeah. Nico had a shift where he pickpocket 2 Jets in the zone on 1 shift. Nico's been great. I'm glad that the puck is finally going in the net for the guy.
About time.
Because he has been working. What is this? Big fisherman. We're in the McKenna sweepstakes, apparently, Sam Woo. That's right up your alley as a Penn State fan now, correct?
I've already started the groundwork for to get Gavin McKenna on the podcast.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
No guarantees.
Okay.
Because he's probably looking at this team and is like, I'm not going to interview. I'll just tell them no. I'll tell Fitzy no. I'm not coming to your team.
Let's see here. Dag says, not the result we wanted, but definitely a little more beans in this game. Yeah. Yeah. Except for the second. Well, the third period was just kind of. They did one of those things where they took the period off when we're just like, guys, come on. Really need this. Really need this.
Yep.
Let's not wait till 2 minutes and pull the goaltender. Come on. Come on. Because it's not that they were down. I mean, it was still tied the entire third. So I don't know. Always something says, I never want to rebuild. You hate the whole idea premise. Is it a bad idea? I don't think it's a bad idea. If you think about it from in our case, we don't really have the option because the players control all that. So if you wanted to make some moves, as we've seen in the news lately, not going to happen.
I like Seagotz's enthusiasm. Can't wait for Markstrom to give up 5 goals in 5 minutes.
And as I was informing Beer Baron last night, everyone's been saying Markstrom, he's got a no movement clause. Like to put him on waivers, to trade him, to put him down to the AHL, to blah, blah, blah. Like, he's got to agree to do it. So, yeah, he's not going to do that. Which, again, this is why I think the players are all getting, so just it's like, you gave me these rights in my contract. Now when I actually use them, you're like, oh, what? What? Oh, come on. What? It's like a scene out of South Park. What? Oh, come on. What? Oh. You're such a bad guy. I was like, oh, no, you gave me rights to say no.
I don't know, Scotty. I don't know what to say anymore. I'm out of gas. I'm out of things to say. This team sucks. We've been fooled so many times. And I know that I'm going to be an idiot once they go on a winning streak, be cheering for them again.
I would love that. I would love for them to prove us wrong and make us look all like idiots. Please, guys, please go and do that. I would love it.
Yeah.
I do believe still in this team. Like, the talent is there. They can do this. But they do have a lot of, you got a lot of guys playing hurt. Just because they're out there on the ice does not mean they are fully healthy. And the half of this team was injured, all out, and they all came back early. The only one who didn't, and hey, how about a little sunshine news? How about a little smiles and sprinkles over there, Sam Woo? How about that? Want me to do a little smiles and sprinkles right now?
Sure.
A little sunshine?
I'm going to need it.
Jonathan Kovacevic. Out for the long term since the playoffs. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that first round exit?
Mm-hmm.
Seems a long time ago. But Jonathan Kovacevic made his return finally after all the trade drama, all the salary cap drama, everything else. he went out there tonight and was highly noticeable on that ice. And much like Brett Pesce, when Brett Pesce came back, I think Pesce came back, more closer to healthy than not. And it seems like Kovacevic is coming back at a really good spot. Even though it was against one of the, not better teams in the league, he still jumped in there tonight and looked really good out there without, I'm sure we'll see it at some point, but I don't know. I didn't see like some glaring game rust happening or anything like that with Kovacevic. Sam Woo?
Well,
wait, you listening to music in your headphones? What's going on over there?
no, I'm just thinking, like, I almost quit. Like, I can't even take this anymore. I'm reading some of these tweets. Fitzy's a joke.
We have passion but no talent. Tough combo.
Were you talking about
I
us?
don't know, Roman. I think we have talent sometimes and no passion. That's what I think sometimes.
Oh, we have passion but no talent. Is he talking about us or the players? I think the players have lots of talent but no passion.
Yeah. Or maybe he's talking about us. Yeah, we don't have any talent either. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have talent. Believe me, if we had talent, we wouldn't be doing this right now.
I wouldn't be getting paid in Woo bucks if I had real talent.
Yeah.
Oh man. I don't know. Well, I'm trying to put a little smile on your face, Samu. I know you like defense. I know you like some meat. And I thought Kovacevic had himself a good game.
Oh, he did.
And you forget how big that dude is. Like, he's a big boy.
Yeah.
He puts a little meat out there and a little grit. I gotta look up. I'm gonna look up just his time on ice tonight.
But you see, I'm managing my expectations, Sky. That's why I'm not going like all gaga over him. Because I know that I have Stockholm syndrome that I'm trying to not feed into the BS.
No gaga. Okay. But I will say this. Okay. Ready? Kovacevic's numbers for the night. 1 assist on that, I believe the third goal, right? The second Cody Glass goal, I believe. Yes.
Yep.
And then, so he was a +1 for the night with that. 18 minutes and 14 seconds time on ice, which puts him right on pace with Siegenthaler at 18:49. Your big minutes guys are Luke Hughes with he has 24 minutes, and then Pesce and Nemitz both around 19. Pesce closer to 20. Okay, so Kovacevic 22 shifts, 1 shot, 2 blocks, 1 hit. What is that? Ooh, 3 giveaways. Don't like that, Gianni. But I did notice, did you notice, Sam Woo, in the first half of the game, like, whoop, whoop, keep it simple, get it up and down the ice?
Yep.
And then some of those fancy passes started to happen, and double stall. I think they just need to keep it simple. What they did in the first half of the game worked.
And that's the frustrating part, because you get a taste of what they can do, and then you get an awful taste of what they try to do,
Robert Isaacson was the medical staff letting Nason play on a bum knee. I would assume that he has been playing hurt the majority of the year. Based on his performance, he didn't start the season on time, and he got injured again. He's never looked right all year long. We've seen flashes of the old Stefan Nason when he can be stationary in front of the net, but when skating's involved, he didn't look like the old Steph.
Yep.
So this seems like it's probably a lagging injury, and it probably just got worse. And then it came to the point where he might have just tweaked it finally, and it like, all right, that's it. I can't do it. He's probably trying to play through as much as he could, hoping to get through the season, but if not, that's gutting it out. That's what hockey players do. So I don't think they were like, no, you have to play even though your knee is, I'm sure it was Steph's choice to go out there, as most hockey players do.
Yep.
Look at Jack Hughes right now.
Yep. Mark, thank you for the super chat. Woo! How does the salary cap work, even though we break the limit with the current roster and get no problems? So we can just scratch somebody like Dougie and Kovacevic back? I don't get it. Thank you. No, Kovacevic came back because Nason went on the LTIR and Cholowski was put on waivers.
Yeah.
So that was the right amount of salary cap space.
And before that, Zach McEwen got moved to season-ending IR.
Yep.
So that was like $775K, and then damn it, who was the other one? Cholowski as well. It's like same thing. So that's like $1.5 million right there. And then you get Nason is 2.75. Nason, what the trick is that they can do that because long-term injured reserve, and this is a glitch that basically can be taken advantage of due to the condensed schedule. It's 24 days, I believe, or 10 games. And they say Nason is due back on the 31st, and the 10th game will have taken place, I think, on like the 29th or something like that since he's gone out. So it's a little like kind of tweak to the system that teams can utilize this year simply because of the Olympic schedule.
And Matt Laughlin cleared it up that technically speaking, Nason is not out for the season.
Yes.
But he can come back for the playoffs. So if there's playoffs, but wishful thinking.
So that's the trick to it. I did look that up before. Oh man, did I leave that? Oh, I didn't leave it open. NHL injured. Oh yeah, here it is. Long-term injured reserve provides salary cap relief for players out 10 plus games. Oh, and 24 plus. Never mind. I thought it was or 24. Never mind. What I said was probably completely just false.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you cleared it up.
Well, maybe they can retroactive it. Maybe that's what it is. So that's the differences. Duration, IR, 7+ days. Long-term IR is 10+ games and 24+ days. So maybe 31st is return to practice or something, or activate. I don't know. Player activity. There's all these things that go with it. I was trying to read up on it before, though, because you know what, Mark? It didn't make sense to me either. I'm like, how were we at this point yesterday, and then all of a sudden we have $5 million? Where did that happen? And I'm like, if Nason's only out to the 31st, that doesn't sound very long term, meaning that this is January the 10th. So, Thursday was the last game, right?
Correct.
So that's what, Thursday the Thursday what, the 8th, 9th?
8th.
Okay, so they can make it retroactive to the 8th then, I guess?
Correct.
Yeah, I guess so. 24 days.
Are you typing on a calculator?
No, why?
Oh, I thought you were typing on a calculator.
No. Remember earlier before we started the show, I said, "Oh, hang on, Sam Woo. Let me just flip my power strip on real quick because my laptop battery is low." Well, I turned on the power strip, but I forgot to actually, plug in my laptop, and I just got like the like warning sign there. I'm like, "Oh, genius, Scott."
I've done that before. I've done
yeah.
that before with the Let's Get O's podcast. Not hooking the power cord and go on battery.
Oh man, I'm like, oh my, realized it wasn't plugged in. I was going down. Yeah, it still seems a little weird. How that money just all of a sudden poof appeared, but that is a technicality there that the Devils can really take advantage of again with this situation, because the 10 games will have passed by like the 28th, I think, or 29th, whatever that is, because of the shortened schedule. And if he's retroactive to the 8th, then yeah, he's like, he can come back on like the 1st or 2nd or whatever.
Seagots is asking if the Mickey Mouse costume's coming out for the next home game. Let's one game at a time.
It's gonna be the cookie. It'll be the cookie. Come on.
Serves says Mercer's dad needs to talk to the locker room with that weird Canadian accent he has to get the boys pumped up. No, you know what,
guys, come on.
No.
I'll buy you beers afterwards.
Dawson Mercer's dad. I've met him several times. Coolest guy ever. And when he shakes your hand, your hand is literally broken afterwards.
Oh, he's one of those dudes.
Oh
man,
yeah. Apparently, I think he works in the, the power lines. Those big. Like he's the guy that's up.
They're just like, and you're like, ha.
Yeah. He's a big guy. He's got beefalytics.
Dawson's a pretty big guy too.
Yeah.
So I could see that.
Yeah.
Dawson just lean. 1-5 in January. Oh, you know it.
We're streaking.
Sir says since we're losing tomorrow, we can scratch Meyer, Bratt, and Mercer. Call up the Utica boys. Anyone know when the Olympics, when the season starts after the Olympics? I don't know, but I mean, judged on the looks of the arena in the Olympics or in Italy right now, live look-ins not looking so good. A little bit messy there. Couple puddles out there on the ice.
Is that temporary seating? Like I'm looking at the structure, Scotty. I've seen high school football stadiums.
I was gonna say they're gonna like
pull
out the fold-out chairs from when we were kids. All right, you six, you jokers, you set up the chairs. Let's go. Pull them out from underneath the stage and set them up for everybody. Yes, coach.
Is that sheetrock that I see? That they're about to put up. It's awful. It's absolutely awful. I mean,
It looks. I don't want why. And of course, this year there's going to be like 10 Devils going over there. They're all going to get hurt playing on that ice surface. You know it.
Yeah.
You know it.
I know.
It's smaller than NHL size. What are they going to be playing on, like a mite-size ice rink over there? Are you kidding me?
Jack's he's going to cut his arm on that scaffolding.
It's bad.
It is bad.
It really is.
It's just as bad as remember the games in Russia when the media, when they went to their hotel, I remember one guy's like, I'll trade you 2 of my doorknobs for a light bulb
This is not wiretap. What do you mean? No, not wiretap.
Welcome to Russia. Try our Wi-Fi.
This is bowl of fruit, not microphones. No.
No camera.
Place it on your table where you have conversation.
Let us chaperone you.
Oh man, yeah. I'm just like, forget this. Like, if that's what the place looks like, no, like, don't go. I hope, like, Gary Bettman, if it's in that serious of condition, I hope, like, he just steps in there and is like, yo, dude, I can't put my players out on this ice.
I think it's on the NHLPA.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
Because the players are like, I want to go. I want to risk my life, and then freaking,
risk my life.
Yeah, what was it Kachuk? Matthew Kachuk's like, I'll take that risk. It's like, yeah. He said the same thing during Four Nations. Look where it landed him. Anyway. And I know Jack's so fragile he'll just step on the ice and slip.
Sam Woo's emotional right now. I hope everyone is getting a good dose of this. Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah. Timo and Nico, not good. Maybe they should wear a hard hat before they enter the building.
Roman says we do a whole podcast with Russian accent. We should get Beer Baron does it a lot better. He does like Russian Bond villain, accent. He's got that to a T. I can't. I'm like struggling just to barely keep that, which is just a bad impression of one of my old neighbors from back in Jersey. Hello, Scotty.
Nick Adams says the first blast of water in the shower always knocks Jack down.
Oh boy.
Anyway,
Jack O'Callahan.
Well, we got. Sorry, Scotty.
No. I was just reading here. Loving the Woo rants. I must break you.
Anything
That's right, serve.
He destroys.
Wait a minute. So who are we finishing up against tomorrow? Why am I blanking?
Minnesota.
Duh. Quinn Hughes Bowl.
They're so wild out there.
Lost my train of thought there. Man, that's not going to be a lot of fun. What time is that? That's a 8 o'clock Eastern start time, I believe.
8 o'clock Eastern start.
We're having a true Devils After Dark tomorrow, huh?
Of course. Not that I need any sleep or anything.
Oh, who needs that?
Yeah.
Well, Sam Woo, the Minnesota Twins, John Hines. Oh boy. 8 p.m. Oh, let the fun begin. Of endless pictures of Quinn, Jack, and Luke together on the ice.
With Billy photobombing in the background. Hey, guys.
Probably with Bill Guerin. Yeah, down there. Tom Fitzgerald, nowhere to be found. Maybe he's releasing an emoji through some, NHL reporter somewhere. Just a little sad-faced tear.
Yeah. He's texting Amanda Stein right now.
Yeah.
Anyway. Is
So,
that the cue? Was that the cue?
Yeah. No, yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
It's just going to suck. Because seeing them, and then you're going to have to hear about, there was a trade proposal that didn't go through. Throughout the entire broadcast.
Well, at least the
Getting ready
surface is
for it.
okay, according to Robert Isaacson, but everything else isn't. I can't imagine being a fan in the stands. I don't trust them.
No, they literally had puddles of water on the ice. There was like,
Oh, really?
yeah, holes in the ice.
That's just an illusion, Scotty.
Just an
Anyway.
illusion.
Well,
Use your
Devils
illusion.
lose 4-3
1 and 2.
today. And we'll have the Let's Go Devils podcast Sunday edition.
Later tonight, we'll be back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So if you think of anything fun, I mean, we already played through the music over here, so no big
Ran
deal.
out of runway.
That's all good. So if you think of any new rants, any new ideas, new conspiracy theories, new dramatic turns that possibly could have taken place behind the scenes at the New Jersey Devils, limited series coming to Netflix later this fall, let us know. Tonight, Let's Go Devils podcast, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah, we'll see you later at 9 p.m. Eastern. Until next time, let's go Devils.